You're grilling ribs. You have fun with that. I've never been a rib person. Which one of these is better, actually? That's... power to weight S, 74A minus. A, B plus. So the Cat is a better truck. 80. Has a smaller tank, but it is stronger. So I think I'll take the Cat. What tires do I have? Okay, I have off-roads. What is this? This has... where's my all-wheel drive? Differential is engageable. I do not have all-wheel drive. That's a problem. Okay, I think I'll stick with this one then. I think all-wheel drive is more important than differential. So we'll take this guy. Alright. Like, they're both important. I'm at the dam. Aw, damn. Boo! Boo you! Okay, logs to the workers. Long logs to the quarry and the drilling site. We just need the drilling site for that one. Timber at arm's reach. So we need medium logs at Bill's house, medium log at the forester's house, medium logs at the sawmill. Sawmill is at the island. Okay. Long logs at Norton. Okay. I think I should start... what is 8 at the island? This is all at the island. Okay. So I think the best thing to do is to try to finish this one. I need one set of long logs to the drilling site. And long logs are only available in the other place. Okay. So let's go over there. But let's get the log stuff that I need. Customize, frame, log carrier front. Medium log frame, short logs. So I need the log carrier front. Okay. And then I need... then I need the long log carrier trailer. Log trailer? Log carrier rear. Why do I not have any money? What the heck happened to all my money? I guess I'll sell this trailer, right? Oh, I don't have the saddle. Which saddle do you need? You probably need the low, I think. Saddle low. Okay. I guess I could go to truck storage and sell trucks I don't like. I'm not going to use that one because I have the 680 and the 680 is better. So we can sell you. This guy is better. I don't know. Alright, that should actually give me enough. But let's customize frame. I wanted the low saddle. Do I want the log trailer or the log rear? I think I want the log rear is what I want. Because I think the log trailer is for shorts or mediums, and the log rear is for long. Blech. Alright, customize. Log front. Log rear by. Yeah, that's got to be for longs. Okay. Log rear is for long. That's what I thought. What's up, Athos? Yeah, the log carrier is for shorts and mediums, I think. So that you can carry a set of short or medium on your truck and pull a second set of short mediums on the back. Need to go to the log station. I'm gonna go the sucky way on the way out, and I'm gonna come back the safe way on the way back. Hey Valkyrie, how are you? I'm doing okay. Cappy made an awesome dinner. So my tummy is all happy. What did we have? Tostadas. Oh, so good. We going that way. Yeah, a tostada is like a flat, circular taco shell. So imagine a crunchy taco shell, but it's a circle and it's just flat instead of like U-shaped. And then you put beans, meat, lettuce, cheese, and then you bake it for like 5 minutes to melt everything on it. You've made them? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Like all Mexican food, it's a tortilla with beans, meat, vegetables. It just depends on the order and how it's all laid out. Like, that's like 80% of Mexican food. Well, what's a taco? Well, that's a tortilla with beans, meat, vegetables. Well, what's an enchilada? Now that one, that's a tortilla with beans, meat, vegetables. What about a chalupa? All right, so this one's fun. Tortilla with beans, meat, and vegetables. It's really just the prep work that's different. Well, what's funny is, you appreciate the breakdown. You're welcome. What's funny is you think about how simple everything sounds, but then you make them, and all of them taste completely different. It's the exact same ingredients. You just change the order of things and preparation style, and it completely changes everything about the meal, which is amazing. What time is it over there? Isn't it like midnight for you guys, almost? Yeah, 11:45. That's what I thought. Okay. How would y'all say that? Y'all would say it like a quarter of midnight or something? Quarter of 12? I always found the way the Brits refer to their time as confusing. Why? Well, we don't say if it's 11:45, we wouldn't use the word quarter. We don't even use the quarter for 15. We just say 15:45. We don't say half past. We say 30. So it's the other thing is y'all don't actually say like 3/4, right? You say quarter of, I think, instead of quarter till. Quarter to, okay. That's why you think a lot of people. That's why you have a lot of people that say quarter and a half. People say quarter and a half? Who the hell does that? I've never heard anyone say quarter and a half. That's weird. All right, now we're gonna take this. You never say quarter till? Not really. Maybe once in a blue moon. I usually just say 45. I wouldn't say quarter to 12. I would say it's 11:45.
It might also be because of your job. You have to be as specific as possible because customers are dumb.
I mean, that may be it. But I mean, that's how I grew up doing it. Even when I was in like high school and stuff, I would say it like that.
Well, I'm just saying even now that you wouldn't switch.
Oh yeah, I definitely wouldn't switch. Yeah. That is one thing I will say is like working in IT, I have learned to speak in a manner that cannot be misconstrued. At least cannot be misconstrued if you point out what you said. Like, obviously, if they're not paying attention, they can misunderstand you. But, like, if I write something in an email, I have to be super specific. I can't... the one thing that bothers me a lot is I will tell people I will try to give them a call at a certain time. And I specifically tell them, I will try to call you at 10:30. And then they'll call me at 10:35 and be like, you haven't called me yet. And I said, I did not say I will call you at 10:30. I said I would try. I did not succeed. It's so weird. In the service industry, people will try their damnedest to use your words against you. They just want to catch you off. And I don't get why people are like that. You have to learn how to teach analog and digital. I'm surprised they're teaching analog time anymore, to be honest. And, well, to be honest, the people that do that kind of stuff where they'll try to throw your words in your face, those are also the kind of people that if they go to check out at a register and I run their credit card or debit card or whatever, and then I tell them, I'm sorry, your card was declined, and then they yell at you and say, I have money. I didn't say you were broke. I said the machine declined your card. Okay, I do have all-wheel drive on. It's because they struggle. Okay, well, from my, at least from a, I'm not an educator, obviously. Even though I work in IT, I do not educate people in how to use their computers. That's not my job. So you have to take that in consideration, but wouldn't teaching analog be, like, wouldn't that cover digital? Because you tell somebody, like, that's how I learned digital. I was never taught digital time. I learned analog time, and it just applied to digital. So, for example, I learned that 1:15, like, the minute hand was on the 3, right? That's 1:15. So if I look at a digital clock and I see 1:15, I know what that means because I learned it in analog. Is there, like, a different way? Like, you have to teach them separately for some reason? I mean, I'm sure you're teaching them together, like, at the same time, but, like, is there a reason you have to teach digital as its own standalone item? Because that's interesting. When I was in high school... Oh, you teach special needs children. Oh! Well, that's a completely different... I'm sorry. I had no idea. That is... Okay. That's something I can never understand, is how difficult it can be to teach special needs kids. That's got to be... Though, like, teachers deserve better pay, but special needs teachers deserve more pay than standard teachers, because I've seen special needs teachers that are, like, getting beat up by some of the kids, because the kids will have, like a stressful day or something, and they don't know, so they take their anger out on a teacher or something. And I'm like, man, you guys have the patience of saints. Digital is easier. Well, yeah, absolutely. I can understand, even as a kid who was not special needs, analog was definitely harder to learn than digital. Knowing what I know now, when I was in high school trying to decide what I wanted to do for a living, I was debating between teaching and going into IT. But knowing how I am now compared to what I thought I was going to be then, I am glad I did not go into teaching. And not just because of like pay scales, like that's definitely part of it. But my patience, like my patience tolerance for people in the I'm dealing with educated adults in the professional world, and my patience runs thin with them really fast. I think it probably runs thin with them faster just because this person went to college for years and they're having problems with something that's like, I didn't even go to school for IT. Like, this isn't that hard. I'm like, are there lights on the thing? I don't know. Are you looking at the thing I'm describing? Yeah, I see it right here. What's the number on the back of it? This number. Okay, you're looking at the right thing. Are there lights on it? I don't know. How can you see a light? Like, this is not a complicated question. I'm not asking what the light means. I just want to know if there is one.
There's 4 lights.
Yeah. Thank you, Cappy. Cappy knows that reference. She hasn't seen the reference.
Not yet.
What are light? Yeah, exactly. I've also learned quickly in IT, you don't ask somebody, is there a blue light? Because they will say yes, regardless of what color the light is. You ask them, is there a light? They say yes. Then you ask them what color that light is. And make them answer the question. I can't tell you how many times I've asked somebody, is there a blue or a green light? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, which one? And they're like, I don't know, it's blue-green. And I'm like, okay, can you take a picture of it? And then I get the picture and it's orange. And I'm like, that's not a blue light, that's orange. Well, yeah, well, you said, is there a light? No. I said, is it blue or green? Well, I don't know. I don't know IT stuff. This is just a color. This is kindergarten level stuff, man. What color is it? I'm like, you're a lawyer. You went to law school and passed the bar exam. What color is it? Banana?
With a question? You asking me to tell me?
Yeah. Yeah, I've had that too.
Blue?
What color is that? Blue? Is that a question? Yeah, I'm not sure. You're not sure if the color is blue. That's right. Is the color banana or is it apple or banana? Or blueberry? Well, see, that doesn't work because apples come in multiple colors. It's a banana, but if a banana has been sitting out on the counter for a week, and I'm like, oh my god.
If you have a son or a daughter, can I talk to them?
Is there a child in the house?
Yeah.
Yes. Can I talk to them? Hi. What's your name? Samantha. And how old are you? How old are you? 4. Great. Perfect. Okay, what I need to do is I need to reset the TCP/IP settings in the WinSock on your mommy's computer. Can you do that for me? Great, thanks. Fucking, I love that skit, dude. He's going like 10 minutes arguing with an adult, and then he gets a 4-year-old on the phone, and the 4-year-old, all he has to do is explain what he's trying to do, and the 4-year-old's like, I got it. All right, tell your mom or your dad that your computer is broken and they should give it to you to play with, and tell them to go get a Mac. That's a computer for for mommies and daddies. Oh god, where am I taking this? The drilling site. Where the hell is that? Over there. Okay. Oh god, the drilling site's gonna be interesting. Okay. So we need to go here, here, here. We're gonna come down this road. And we're gonna come over here, down, over, up. Up this road. down here to there. Okay. Oh, man. So far, so good. Logs definitely seem to be some of the more tricky delivery options. Because they're like long logs are huge, heavy, unwieldy. Usually have to, in this situation, you have to get them in one map, take them into another. I'm glad at least there's medium logs here. And since my truck is made for long logs, I'll probably just start doing all the long log deliveries. Don't really have to worry about depth here. Got a snorkel. Yeah, give the phone to someone under 20. Sad thing is there's a surprisingly large number of young adults in their 20s that also don't know anything about computers. It seems to be more field centric. So like, and what's weird is it's the high professional fields. So like doctors, lawyers, I don't get it as much in the engineering because engineering is almost completely computer based now anyway. But like doctors and lawyers, even the young doctors and lawyers, they don't know what they're doing. Generally speaking. Obviously this doesn't apply to everybody, but... And I mean, I get it. I don't expect doctors and lawyers to know how to, like, configure their email when auto-discover doesn't work properly, but, you know, simple things like, hey man, can I get you to restart your computer? I don't have time for this. What? I thought you said it wasn't working. Yeah, well, I don't have time to mess with this. Is there somebody else I can talk to then? That's one of the funniest things I get is people will call us up with an emergency like I can't get my computer to check my email. This is an emergency. I have to get into it now. And then I'll call them back in like 5 minutes. I'll be like, "Hey, I'm calling you to help you with this thing. I don't have time to fix it." So, is it an emergency or not? Like, do I need to fix this now or do I need to call you back later? I just don't have time. Just make it work. Okay. Let me talk to somebody else then, because, like, I can't just go, "It's fixed." You know? There's stuff I need to do on your computer. Ugh, what do I even pay you guys for? Man, I don't know. That sucks. Yeah, well. That's life in IT. You know? They're also the clients that end up paying our bills, so we just deal with it. They're the ones that pay us for, like, premium platinum service where remote support is free and they pay more per month for that. And then they always bitch and moan that we're never on site to fix it. And we're like, I'm trying to do this remotely so it doesn't cost you any money. Just send somebody out here. Alright. You're not saving any money this way. I don't care, I just need a fix. Sure. Alright, we gotta take this leg a little slower. Yeah, it still sucks, but... we have fired clients before. Where, like, they have unreasonable demands, or... you know, they're unreasonably aggressive towards our technicians and stuff like that. You were the resident tech because you know how to turn something on? Yeah. You know how to plug in a wire. Really, honestly, the in-house techs at places are usually people that are just not afraid. That's really all we require. Can you follow our instructions without questioning everything we tell you? Yes? Cool, you're the IT guy now. Like, I will tell you what to do, as long as you will just do what I say, and nothing else. Don't be like, I saw this other button over here, and I clicked it to see what it would do. And I'm like, great, cool, now I've got another 30 minutes to fix that problem that you just created. Could you just not? But yeah, I've had conversations with our... like, I'm in a supervisory position because I've been there for so long. So, like, I'm basically above all of our technicians. I still do regular, everyday tech work, but if they have problems with situations or customers or whatever, they come to me first. And, I've had times where they're like, this customer is being unreasonable. They're yelling at me and cussing me out over the phone over something I have no control over and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, cool, put them on the phone with me. Like, let me talk to this guy. And I get on the phone and like, you guys are fucking incompetent and blah, blah, blah. And y'all are a piece of shit. And I'm like, are you willing to let me help you fix your problem? No, I don't have time for this bullshit. All right, thank you for calling. Click. And then they call back all mad. Why'd you hang up on me? You said you wouldn't let me fix your problem. So I decided to stop wasting your time. That's unprofessional. No, sir, what you're doing is unprofessional. And it doesn't happen often. It's probably once every like 3 or 4 years. But every once in a while, somebody will be unreasonable to me after I deal with them for a while. And then I'm like, I tell you what, I'm just going to let you talk with the owner. And that's never a good sign. Because the owner doesn't want to put up with people. Usually when it gets that far, the owner gets on the phone and he goes, hey, I just thought I'd let you guys know that at the end of this month, you guys need to find a new IT company. What? Yeah, we're not going to be your guys' IT company anymore. Y'all can just go somewhere else. Well, I didn't want that. Well, fucking too late. You should have thought of that before you started cussing out my employees. Okay, those are all out of this zone. So the only thing left here is story missions. Aid at the island. Those are at the island, so that's also not here. So this is the last mission in the dam, and one of them is at the islands. Alright, so we need to deliver long logs to Norton's house, which is the exact same trek we just did, except a little further. So we're going to go back. Hey, what's up, Nat? That's weird. Twitch is being strange. It says you raided with a party of 1. But there's definitely more than one person here that just showed up. Very strange. Twitch is being Twitch, man. Alright, I guess we'll go this way. Every sound alert wasn't working. Very weird. Got wood? Yeah, man, that's what I'm doing. Hauling wood. Dropping logs off at the dam. Not an innuendo. You might go drop a log yourself? Gross. Or erotic? I don't know how it jumps from gross to erotic, but it does. Wait, where the hell am... Oh. I'm lost! I drove 10 feet and immediately I'm lost. Don't hit the pole, don't hit the pole, don't hit the pole, don't hit... He's gonna hit the pole. There we go. Alright. Raid and run. It's all good, man. That's how I usually do it. I'm all like, raid! Stay there for like a minute. Alright, man, I'm out. Have a good one, Nat. Let's see if I can get back to the gas station before I run out of fuel here. I should be able to. Because I'm going to make better time on the way back since I don't have logs. Nope, don't go off the road. Here we go. Nice. Hauling these logs over here wasn't too bad. It's definitely harder hauling longs than it is mediums, but that was reasonable. I got a set of longs to Norton's house, and then we'll have to switch to mediums. Hey, Mom, how are you? No worries. Just yanking my wood all over the place. It's not hard when somebody else hauls the long ones. Well, I just hauled long ones. It's not that bad. I mean, it is the hardest log to haul. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like it's brutal. It's just like, ugh. Plus the fact that you can only haul one at a time. You're doing much better today? That's great. Nope, we're good. Other side. And we're still good. I have to lose my trailer? Yeah, no, I know I can go pick it up. I was just like... just kind of didn't want to have to do that, you know? You know, it's surprising. It's like any other video game, really, like with intricate movement around the map. Like, when I played WoW, I was constantly thinking to myself, like, oh, I'm never going to learn how this city is laid out or whatever. And then, after like a week of playing, I was all like, psh, got it. It's the same thing here. As soon as I open up a new map, I'm like, oh man, this is going to take me forever to figure out the layout of this map. And now I'm like, I don't even need indicators to tell me how to get back to my trailer. I got this. That being said, every time I start a new map, I'm going to be all like, I don't know where anything is. Hey, Courtney, how are you? Somebody's late. drove around Russia today. Nice. Wham! Ouchie. You're frustrated? Sorry. Gotta turn around here. You're in the middle of a 4-hour car recovery. Man, I know those feels. Just gonna back up here. It is fun, isn't it? Like, I did a 2.5-hour recovery myself the other day to get this exact truck, actually. Trailer is too far away. I am literally inside the trailer. Trailer is too far away. What? Am I too close to it? Yeah, I was too close. You actually have to be almost spot on with your trailer to attach properly. What are you trying to haul out of Russia? Is that 4-hour recovery? Is that the truck that you wanted to go get? And you have to like haul it out of the mud or something? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I'll get to it. It's fine. I was thinking after I was done with the dam, I would explore all of Michigan, try to get all the vehicles and upgrades and stuff before I continue doing missions. But like now that I have this truck can do pretty much everything I want. I might go looking in Alaska for the differential. Because it says the diff lock is in Alaska. So I might go there to look for it. Because if I had the diff lock for this thing, it would be nigh unstoppable. Alaska's fun. Get my front tires out. I have all-wheel drive. I'll be able to handle that. Better hurry before the 17th on finding it. There's going to be days that Cappy doesn't want to play Cyberpunk because she has a headache or something. And on those days, I'll probably play more of this. That being said, if she gets as into Cyberpunk as she was into Mass Effect, she's going to be like, I don't care that I have a migraine, I want to play. found out what your sleep disorder is called. Not allowed continuously play. Well, that's what I did when Cyberpunk came out. I took vacation time from work and I just played like 12 hours a day. Maybe not 12, maybe like 8 to 10 hours a day. Not gonna do that for Cappy's playthrough, but was it a good game? You didn't watch all of it? Yeah, I thought it was excellent. But I've always been into the cyberpunk aesthetic. Even when I was little, I played a game on the Super Nintendo called Shadowrun, which is kind of like a cross between cyberpunk and D&D. Boy, did I love Shadowrun. Did I play Deus Ex? I played the first one, and I played... What was the first one in the modern set? Was it Human Revolution? There's two modern Deus Ex games, and I played the first one, whichever one that one was. I can never remember which one's which. Yeah, there's a newer set. There's an actual, like... Human Revolution was the first one? Okay, then I played I played the original Deus Ex, and I played Human Revolution. Yeah, Shadowrun is kind of niche. But yeah, I played it. I played the video game version. I've never actually played the D&D version of Shadowrun. At least not more than like 1 or 2 sessions. Mankind Divided. That's the one I have not played. You played the tabletop Shadowrun? Nice. Yeah, the Steam games that are out right now are kind of like Neverwinter Nights. They're like classic D&D style adventuring games, which is really cool. Neverwinter Nights, and there was the new one that I played a little bit of. Well, newer. I forget the name of it. But it's kind of like it's like Dragon Age-esque, but more heavily into the D&D stuff. All right, so I am going. I need to go get logs. What's up, Your Fate? Do I want to go across that river again? I think I will. I heard you heard me talk about D&D style games? Yes, sir. I played the Fire out of Neverwinter Nights 1. I loved that game. Towards the end of the game, I was like unstoppable, which was amazing. I tried playing it again a few years ago, and I was just like, ugh, this is not what I remember. Maybe I should give one of the Shadowrun games a try. We may stop for gas if I need it there. If not, we'll just keep going. And then we'll come back up here. There we go. The Divinity games. I've not played any of the Divinity titles. Although I heard Divinity 2 was stupid good. You wait for it to be released completely? What released completely? Baldur's Gate. Oh! Man, I always miss that stupid turn. I never played any of the original Baldur's Gate games. Nap time. Oh, but to answer your question, Courtney, about Cyberpunk, my assumption on Cyberpunk and why most people didn't like it was because it was buggy on consoles really badly when it first came out, and a lot of people were playing it on consoles. The PC release was buggy too, but less so. And then, of course, the PC got patch fixes faster than consoles. So, like, my game was fine relatively quickly. I had a couple of quests that I couldn't complete because they were broken, but they weren't, like, super important quests. And they've since fixed all of that, obviously. So, like, none of the quests are broken. Everything is running the way it should. It took them, like, a year to do it. But, no, the story was amazing from day one. It had nothing to do with the story. People's complaints didn't really have anything to do with the combat. The combat seems pretty good. I heard that genitals were flashing through clothes. Yeah, but they, like, again, that was something that was fixed really quickly. Man, I loved the Witcher games. I played all 3 of them. Great games. That's the one thing I love about CD Projekt Red is, I will say The Witcher 1 and The Witcher 2 definitely show their age, but they're amazing games. It feels, The Witcher 1 and The Witcher 2 feel more like you're playing the video game of reading a book, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It feels like you're playing a fantasy novel. You know, everything is going the speed that it would in a book. So it's slower paced. Everything feels more impactful, more important. But what I was going to say, the one thing I love the most about CD Projekt Red and the way they do their games is they treat their side quests as though the side quest is just as important as the main story. Because some of the side quests in the Witcher titles and some of the side quests in Cyberpunk felt better than main stories of other video games. There are side quests I remember from The Witcher 3 and from Cyberpunk that I feel are part of the main story, and then I remember, no, they're not part of the main story at all. It's just a random ass side quest that has, you know, it impacts the game in some way, but it doesn't affect the overarching story. And I'm like, God, that was one of my favorite quests in the whole game. And it's just this one-off quest that, you know, 70% of people are going to miss because for some reason people want to just do the main story and get the game over with. And I'm like, dude, the side quests are fucking, oh, beautiful.